Hi, Collective. It's Intuitive Pisces Moon, and I want to tap into our hearts today. I have been feeling a lot lately energetically that a lot of us have a lot of heart chakra healing to do. Um, that could involve just self love, love in general. So, green, again, is kind of the color I associate here with our hearts. So, I wanted to get out our angels and ancestors and healing decks so that we can tap into that and see how that works out for us. So, I do hope that everyone is doing well today. And I just want to jump right in. We'll get some messages from the Goddess Oracle deck as well, and some animal spirits. So let's check in first with our angels and ancestors and see what we have going on in our heart chakras. So, angels and ancestors, what do we have for the collective pertaining to our heart chakras? Okay, so we have guardian angel. You are not alone. I love that. They do say too that if you find a white feather on your path, that's what it means. It's your guardian angel sending you a sign saying that they're nearby. All right, what else do we have for the collective for the heart chakra? We have stargazer, set your sights higher. Okay. And we have Lord, take charge with authority. And let's get one more. What do we have for the collective for their heart chakras? Okay. Star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Wow. Okay. And the bottom of the deck is the peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. This has come up a few times now in my previous readings with this deck, and it's just about, again, picking and choosing your battles and, choosing the higher ground to not fight about everything. So that's what that card means. All right. Let's go read a little bit about these. Okay, so starting with Guardian Angel, you are not alone. Watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember that they are working hard to guide you. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in their past lifetimes and will be there in all the lifetimes to come. So know that you are never alone and never will be alone. This card is a huge reminder that there is always help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all of your endeavors. In order to fully receive their support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process. Know that whatever unfolds will be for your highest good. Okay. And again, as I did say, the white feathers on your path are an indication that they are nearby. And that's basically what they're trying to tell you with that message. All right, let's get over to Stargazer. This is set your sights higher. Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. You're on the verge of a miracle. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp, and you are being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There is nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's an opportunity at this time to heal an old wound or pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. In the past, you've often found it impossible to recognize your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestor wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe. And the universe is not only within you, it absolutely adores you. You are talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities that you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality. I love that. So again, as we were getting started with this reading, I told you that I have felt heart chakra things that needed to be dealt with. So again, whether that is self-love, self-worth, that sort of thing, this very much ties into that. So The color green very much corresponds to it. Also, to adventuring is another stone that you can carry around for your heart chakra that directly relates to it. You can wear the color green, and that helps, accentuate or clear or acknowledge even your heart chakra. Okay. So let's get over to Lord. So take charge with authority. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation that you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show you have the potential to move upwards in a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. Okay. So, this is also for some of you who are considering entrepreneurship. So, if any of you are looking into things out there that you want to do alone, let's just say you don't want to be a slave to the grind anymore. You don't want to be employed by someone else because all of your energy is now being poured into someone else's bucket. Okay. You're now starting to set your sights higher. And again, you are supported by that. And now you're being called to do your own thing. Okay. Start your own business, be your own authority so that others aren't like telling you what to do or how to do it and that sort of thing. Okay, so let's get to the last one, which is Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn to a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but will also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Okay, beautiful energy. So let's see if we can get some messages. Okay, so the first one that came out was don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. Okay. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset or worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas that you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to do it, it's necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. All right. Now, being that that came out on the set your sights higher, for some of you, this could be kind of limiting beliefs. Okay. So let's just say again, we do want to do something to start a business. And you're thinking more of the minutia detail of how it's going to work and all the other stuff. You're not trusting the universe to kind of help guide you to the end result. And so you're thinking this can't be done. I can't do this. I'm not worthy. I don't have the ability. I don't have the power. I don't have the money. I don't have the know-how. Whatever the situation is, okay? So your guides are calling on you to work through that because though it may be difficult to understand that there is a higher power out there guiding you towards, what it is you truly want, but they also believe that you have the unlimited potential to be way better than you're even imagining. And again, that could be kind of a self-worth thing. And that's where we need to tap into our heart chakras and try to find where that's coming from and tackle it head on. Okay, let's see what else we got. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers that you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. Okay. So that reminds me of kind of the Nine of Wands in the tarot. We're the wounded warrior. You have made it so far and probably got beat up along the way. And, you look like, it reminds me of the movie Heathers, if anybody has seen that. At the end, when Winona Ryder shows up and she basically survived a bomb explosion and she looks like it. She looks like hell. That is us at this point in time, okay? We have traversed so far and done and accomplished so much, and it would be silly to give up at this point because you just have a little bit more to go, okay? So what the guides and I am here to tell you is that as much as we want to give up sometimes, okay, sometimes we have to still trust and believe that we will get to the end and that we are supported on the way. All right, let's get one more. If you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. Okay, so what I'm also gathering with that is that, again, you may have been I'm trying to think of the word. I don't want to say narrow-minded, but it could be that, okay? You're laser focused on one particular outcome of something in your life. And maybe that didn't work out and you became very discouraged as like, okay, well, if this didn't work out, how can anything work out? And so that's again, kind of a self-defeating attitude to have, and just be careful with that. Okay, that's all I'm saying. We want you to remain positive and to get through this last leg of the race. It's to the point where, yes, many of us are so ready to give up and to throw in the towel and say, I cannot go any further. I can't do any more. But guess what? You have this immense reserve of energy within you that is unlimited potential that you have yet to tap into. So that's what's being asked of you at this point, is to, again, go into your heart chakra and look at what it is you're avoiding, because that is where that untapped potential is going to rise from. Okay. All right. Very nice. Let's get some messages from some animal spirits and see what it is that we're dealing with as a collective. Okay, so first one is turtle. Oop, if I can get it out of my hands. Oyster. All right, with that, I'm getting the world is your oyster. That's what I heard when that came out. And that basically means, again, unlimited potential, unlimited options. We have bear. And let's get one more. Eagle. Okay. Great energy. So let's read on those. Okay, so for turtle, this stands for ancient soul, grounded, trusting, and at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books to begin to tell our own true tale. So when they're in balance, they're peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When they're out of balance, they slow down to a halt. And to bring into balance, you can go on an adventure. Okay. So to me, again, that's speaking to the want and need to give up sort of dumping our energy into someone else's situation. So again, however that pertains to you, that could be in relationships. Maybe you're staying in a relationship because somebody else needs you, but it's not serving you. This could be something to do with a job. You're, collecting a paycheck and you're doing work for someone else, but it may not be fulfilling to you in any way. So take that however it resonates. But I am gathering that there are a multitude of situations out there in the collective that this could pertain to, and however it resonates with you. All right, let's get over to the oyster. So this is for patient secret keeper hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it that you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. When they're in balance, they feel blessed, generous, and masterful. When out of balance, they're reluctant, gripping, or clam up. To bring into balance, you can share something. Okay, so I am relating that very much to the heart chakra. As I said, when I started this reading, I felt compelled to mention that I feel a lot of people's heart chakras need something, whether it needs healing, whether it needs alignment, whether it needs clearing. This could be us having our walls up and not wanting to be open to new love because we've been hurt in the past. So, with our heart chakras, so many of us are not sharing that quote unquote inner treasure. And that's what's missing in our lives. Okay. So, that's just something to be careful of. When we go out and we do something, we should do it with an open heart. And I will tell you just kind of a small story of something that I heard one of my friends say one time. I was told that when you get your heart broken in a relationship or any situation, again, it could be a job. Maybe a job just totally flipped your life upside down and betrayed you in some way. This could go for any type of situation in your life. When you are heartbroken, what happens is you build up a wall around your heart and you harden a little bit. And maybe next time you won't be so reluctant to jump all in, okay? And the words that were said in that situation was, you love a little less next time. And when I heard that, I really did want to cry. I don't understand that mentality. I don't. I know that some of us get hurt and some of us put those walls up and we're afraid, we clam up, for the next time that something happens. But here's the problem with that. Let's just say you keep getting hurt over and over and over and over again. You're loving less and less and less. What's left? You know what I'm saying? If you started off with 100% of your heart open, you get hurt, 10% goes down, then 10%, then 10%, then 10%, and you're down to 10% or 0%. What love is left? So, what this is getting at is to not allow past heartbreaks to dictate how much love you put into the next venture, whatever it is. Now, I'm not saying to don't learn from the past, because what we take forward with us are the lessons of the past. But me personally, I cannot half love someone or half love something. I don't know how to do that. So for some of us that are doing that, it's not only hurting yourself, but it's making it more difficult for future situations because you've got all those walls up. So it might be time to go inside and look at again, what are you avoiding? And open your heart back up again. Okay? I know that things hurt. And in fact, even going back and reliving the hurt can hurt. But we owe ourselves all the love that we've ever given to anybody else to be poured into ourselves. All right. And any new venture that we're looking at opening up. Let love stem from everything you do. All right. Let's get over to the bear. This is waking from a spiritual slumber and beginning anew. So after a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows that it's time to awaken and move towards the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles. But you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes and the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. So when the bear is in balance, they have inner strength and yearning to grow. When they are out of balance, they are withdrawn, they're lethargic, and they feel heaviness. To bring into balance, you need movement and exercises. Okay, so these two are very similar in that sense. And I mean, even this one, you're not ready, you don't want to open up your heart, you don't want to go out and do something, you go in your shell, you clam up, you're tired and laying around and you can't move. So what this is all saying is to balance yourself. Okay, know when to clam up, when it's appropriate, because I'm not saying it's never appropriate to go hibernate or clam up or go in your shell and protect yourself. We certainly have put those walls up to protect ourselves. But if somebody comes along, let's just say a relationship, and you have those walls up, it's okay to keep those walls up in the very beginning, especially when you're first getting to know somebody, because you, again, don't want to put your whole heart out there, that 100%, knowing that it can very well get hurt again. Okay. And we're testing the waters and seeing how much of our heart should we put out. And if the person reciprocates and the person shows that they're going to love you unconditionally and not put, restrictions on it or anything, then maybe that would be the appropriate time to lower the wall entirely and to give that 100% again. And who knows, maybe that other person is in the same situation as you and they've also been hurt over and over again, and they're looking to you to see if they can lower their walls for you. Okay? All right, let's get over to the eagle. Okay, the eagle is all-pervading power, truth seeker, and transforms karma. The noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. This great bird is both physically and spiritually strong and represents mastery over the elements of fire and air. When the eagle appears, you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. The eagle pushes us to be our best and brightest selves and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You are stronger than you think, eagle child. When in balance, they are bright, radiant, and challenges things. When they're out of balance, they are controlling. So they do try to control the outcomes of everything. To bring into balance, you can step into the unknown. All right. And again, that perfectly sums up what I said about, again, opening your heart. When you're stepping into the unknown, it can be scary. It is a tricky situation because, again, we're just waking up out of a slumber. And we're just now realizing that, maybe in the past we have done things a certain way and maybe they didn't serve us thus far. So we're now starting to embrace our inner light, our sun, and to know that we are about to get into something big. All right. And it would be in our best interest to do it with a fully open and even vulnerable heart chakra. Okay. Because again, even if it means for ourselves just opening a business, you want to put your whole heart into that business so that it thrives. If you're scared of anything along the way, it might be fragile and fall apart. But if we are strong in our convictions and truly believe in ourselves to succeed, then nothing can stop us, especially with the support that we have. All right. Very nice. Let's see what advice we have from goddesses. We have the goddess oracle here. All right, so we have Coventina, which is purification. It's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. I love that so much. Okay, now she's also got all the colors of the rainbow here, which can pertain very much to the chakras. So a lot of us have blocked chakras, something that's preventing us from moving forward. Okay, so what we're being called to do is to go on a cleanse, detoxify whatever is blocking our chakras. Okay, all right, let's see what else we can have. We have Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Isn't that like just the best thing to hear? Like, holy cow, I don't have to worry. The universe has my back, my spirit guides, my ancestors, my angels, my higher self. We are all in this together, and we don't need to worry. Okay, let's see what else we have. Yep, Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Absolutely. All right, let's get one more. We have Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. All right. So some of us, again, if we were talking about a job venture, some of us may be called to work with children. Okay. And a lot of this, I'm going to say, stems from us not having support as children. So this may be, a child counselor. This could be anything pertaining to kind of trauma related situations. This could be behavioral issues. This could be anything pertaining to children. So for those of you who are called to work with children, I mean, honestly, you are going to be miracle workers. And that's what this is also referring to. These kids need you. Because when you were a kid, you needed you. Bottom of the deck is Cordelia, go outside. You've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. How many of you are hermiting in hermit mode and not wanting to go outside? I think occasionally you should go. I know I dread going to the store even, but I do it because I gotta survive. I gotta eat food. I gotta do the things, So as much as we may be dreading it, we gotta go. We gotta do it, You're being pushed outside. Just go get some fresh air. Okay. Let's keep going. I want to get some intuition check-ins just to kind of see where we are at as a collective. Okay. So develop healthy routines. Your mystical abilities flourish when your earthly life is orderly, practical, and predictable. Healthy daily, weekly, monthly, and seasonal routines calm your sensitive nervous system, making it easier to tune into your intuition. Which healthy eating, exercising, resting, playing, spiritual relationship, and work routines can you lean into, update, or adjust to support your sixth sense? Okay. So this is just, again, calling us to look into our routines. Maybe write down a schedule of a day, your average day. What do I do when I wake up? What do I do at this time? What do I do at this time? How can I better improve things for myself so that I am on the best path spiritually? All right, we have connect with your higher self. Your higher self is concerned with the highest good and communicates through intuitive sights. Before taking action, ask yourself whether you're listening to your smaller self or your higher self. Your smaller self might impulsively lead you down one path while your higher self has access to a better roadmap. Okay. And again, I'm also seeing this as, going back to the what are you avoiding? So your smaller self may say, I'm avoiding something, and so I'm going to continue staying in this routine because it's comfortable. But you're not challenging yourself to do anything. So that's where you'd want to tap into your higher self and see what's the best for you, not what's comfortable. Okay. We got support your physical body. The current state of your physical self-care significantly affects the current state of your intuitive abilities. Whether your health is robust, you're recovering from an injury, or you're managing a chronic condition. Be a protective steward of the vessel that houses your sixth sense. Your body requests more support or attention now. Okay? So, again, that may be a call for some of you to exercise, eat better, again, looking at your routine and seeing what it is that you could change or alter to improve your vessel. And, we got that over here too. So, trust your intuition on what it is that they're saying. Oh, maybe you should be going out for that walk, maybe on a daily basis, not just for 5 minutes one time, so look at it that way too. And then we also got retreat and recover. Feeling drained or frazzled? Being very intuitive means being hyper perceptive and picking up on other people's energy and emotions and even physical stimuli like background noise. Retreat into a low stimulation setting so that your sensitive system can recover. Find your healthy limits for stimulation and respect them. Okay. So let's talk about a routine really quick, and I'm just going to go into one kind of specific area, and that is a bedtime routine. We did talk a little bit about what you do when you wake up and so on. What I want to talk about is what do you do to wind down at the end of the day? First question is, do you have a TV in your bedroom? Because that's going to be a difficult thing to deal with if you're trying to sleep. It is a distraction. So one of the things that I've always employed is no TV in the bedroom. And I know some people, it helps them go to sleep and whatever routine works best for you. I'm definitely don't saying ditch your TV in your bedroom, but I am saying that studies have shown that the average couple or person that has a TV in their bedroom sleeps less and has, less intimate situations. So, with a bedtime routine, what I do is at a certain time of every day, I have all of my lights in my house set on timers. Okay. And I control it all through the internet and through an app. And so at this time, my lights all dim down. And that's kind of my mental cue to start winding down for the day. Now, again, I may still be watching TV at that point. I may decide to shut it off right then because I'm ready to wind down, or maybe a half hour longer, or whatever you want. Okay. And again, it's very fluid. You don't have to be very strict and harsh with yourself and slap yourself if you don't do it exactly right. It's a trust your intuition. Now, once that time comes, another timer, probably about an hour or so later, comes and things change even further. And that's to me more of a little more of a difficult nudge to say, okay, here it's been an hour. You've now adjusted at least your eyes to the light. And now you can start to kind of head towards the bedroom if you want. And then at that point, I might meditate and so on and so forth. So these are just kind of routines that I have gotten myself acquainted with and have worked over the years for me to, again, allow my brain to shut down properly. And so that I'm not, super high energy trying to lay down and go to sleep, because it's going to be very difficult to do that. So just something to throw out there for you guys, and not saying you have to take it, but that's just what's worked for me. All right. So let's get some healing messages and we'll go from there. Okay. Be the best version of yourself and start today. All right. So again, that's your higher self. Your higher self is the best version of you. Let's see what else we got. Don't fear changes, embrace it, and grow. I love that too, because again, what are we avoiding? Are we avoiding the change? Are we fearful of change? A lot of people are scared of change because change equals discomfort. And that is okay. You are your purpose. I love this because again, it is saying to trust in yourself, trust in what you are wanting and willing to create for yourself because it is your purpose. And then we got, there is so much more to you than you think. Yep, that's a trust thing. You have to trust that and acknowledge that you are worth your time. Your time is valuable, you are important, and you are worth your time. Okay, let's get one last round of messages from Spirit. Okay, what do we have for the collective? Where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes, and for what it is, you are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Okay, I love that. And also, too, I did hear, I don't know if you guys follow any astrologers or anything like that, but I was told that March will be a month of growth. Does not necessarily mean challenges, although it could mean challenges, but expect this month at the very least and what's left of it for you to experience growth, however that looks to each of you. If it is meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. Okay. And again, with growth and discomfort, it can be tough to trust. When you're in that darkness and it's hard to see the way out. Let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned action and choices. There you go. Whoops, that one fell. Okay. Trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Okay, I love that. So I also want to notate that, again, that goes with the heart chakra. It's going to be awfully difficult for you to receive anything if your heart is closed off to it. So it does say, in order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. And that means with an open heart. Okay? This may be an uncomfortable process and hard to trust and see through the darkness, but that's what gets you through this, is by dealing with this. Okay? Let's get the bottom of the deck is be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception, and that's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty that you hold within. Stand tall in your power. Okay. Okay, that also is bringing me back to that little self and higher self. You can choose to make yourself small to fit in. You can do that. It will not bring you fulfillment. And again, you may remain very clammed up or closed off in that situation. If you truly want to grow and get past all of that and that feeling of feeling small, you have to open your heart and you have to allow miracles to come in and you have to allow growth to happen. And trust that what is being prepared for you is well worth it and that you deserve it because you've busted your ass to get to this point. Okay? So that's all I have for you today. I really, truly am grateful for all of you and your energy exchange. Thank you so much for being here for this message, and I do hope it resonated with you. If it didn't, that's okay. There are other messages out there for you. And again, keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to ask. All right? I do wish you all happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and as always, love. And again, keep in mind that love comes from within and radiates outward. And with that, you need to have a healed heart chakra. Okay? So go within so that you never go without. And thank you so much again for being here. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye.